We are joined now by Brad Keselowski, driver of the number 2 Reds Ford, who will start Sunday's Pocono 400 third. Brad, obviously we've talked a lot this year and seen you a lot after qualifying. This style of qualifying certainly suits you. You'll be starting third on Sunday. Talk a little bit about your run out there today.
Yeah, we were just all really close on speed, and it was going to be curious to see who was going to get the top spot. I didn't think Denny was that quick, but I knew from the second round that Kurt was, and he put up a good lap, and so did Denny, and I thought we put up a pretty decent lap as well, but just a tiny bit short, I think 200ths or something like that. So on a 2.5-mile track, that's pretty dang close. So we got a lot to be proud of though with the efforts. We're qualifying well each and every week, and that's certainly helpful. And I'm sure we'll get a great pit stall from that, which is always important as well.
Okay, we'll open it up for questions for Brad. Please raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you. Start right here with Nate. Right behind you.
Nate Ryan, USA Today Sports. Everybody talks about how important track position is here, but you won here from the 13th position, and 2 of the last 3 guys have won from 27th and 18th. I think Kenseth is outside the top 24. Jimmy's 20th. Can those guys still be viewed as threats if they're starting that far back?
Yeah, well, track position is critical, but I think it's important to note that qualifying really only sets track position for the start of the race. From there, it's who can have the best restarts. Where's an opportunity where track position and so forth can be manipulated, and then who can do the best on pit road, whether that's strategy and the actual pit stops itself. So track position is important, but qualifying is only one of probably 3 or 4 factors that can accumulate it. So in the race, qualifying goes away pretty quickly, other than your pit stall or any advantage from qualifying very well, and you rely on those other factors of restart prowess along with strategy and your pit crew's ability to execute to gain your track position. So it's one indicator, and it's certainly a good one to have, but it's there's 3 or 4 other factors that are much more important once the race gets started. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great change because, I think what we see a lot is cars that get pushed down. When they get pushed down, at least now you have somewhere to go. And, that curb before was kind of a race killer. If you hit it, you can damage the splitter. And the front splitter on these cars, dictates a lot of the car's performance and could really end your day and, not necessarily be your fault. So I think it's a good thing, and I thought it was a great change.
Additional questions for Brad?
Quiet group today.
Final call for questions. Okay.
Hey. Hi, Brad. I'm
Hi.
Candace Smith, drafting the circuits. I spoke to you on your championship win in Homestead, and I had asked you what your simple joys were. You said your phone. I had to say it twice to me because I asked the question twice. Is qualifying one of those simple joys right now this season, and is there anything new?
Yeah, Candace, it has been this year. It's for whatever reason, we've really just taken to it like a fish to water, and I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm not going to complain about it either. And, we've had a lot of fun this year. Winning a race early in the year sure does take a lot of pressure off you with with this format. And so we've enjoyed that, I think, as a team. And we are having a lot of fun this year. But it does seem as though qualifying day is, our highlight of the week as of late. But we'd rather change that for race day, and we're working on that.
Well, you have a win, and I know that it would be great to get another championship for Penske. Are you already looking to that, or is that putting that cart before the horse?
Well, I mean, you have to look at it from the start of the year, and you have to plan for that because that's your goal, right? Or at least it is our goal at Team Penske. So we're going to keep trying to push for it. But it's still very early in the season, and you can only fight so many battles at a time, and the fight this weekend is Pocono, and we're going to fight that fight. Thank you.
All right, Brad, thank you very much. Oh, did you have another one? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Holly Golembeski, drafting the circuits. Brad, the changes that were made to the car in the beginning of the season with the spoiler, how did that affect Pocono for the testing and for the qualifying today?
Well, I think, Holly, the new spoiler is we're still kind of learning how it's going to affect it. I think the cars are probably going to draft a little bit more down the straightaways, but I'm not sure. we're kind of find that out all together when they drop the green. But throughout the season, we've seen the cars are faster. And I would say the change is more than just a spoiler. It's lowering down the ride heights as well. So those are two very significant changes. And as far as how they affect Pocono, the early indications are obviously another track record with the cars being, or having a major enhancement in performance. But I would say that in the race, it's a little bit more of a wild card. We'll kind of find out together.
Okay, we'll take our final question in the back. David, go ahead.
Hey, Brad, there was some talk that with the curb and tunnel turn gone now that some guys might try to cut the corner like they do in Phoenix. Did you see anybody doing that? Anybody try that? Think anybody's going to try that?
I'm sure somebody's going to try it. Clean air in these cars is so important. When we all go down into turn 2 and we're stacked up, I'm sure someone's going to try to use it and find clean air. And, we'll be all watching to see how they get through if they make it. So it should be interesting. It looks really rough down there, and I'm not so confident the car will really stick there, but I'm sure someone will try it.